Okay, we are now live on YouTube. I think. Are we? Are we actually? I'm not seeing any evidence of this yet. No, wait, we are. Okay, good. Has this solved our bitrate problem? We are now running... Wait, hold on. Let me go over here for a minute. No, no, not there, not there, not there. No, 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 not there, not there. Relax. Shut. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. God damn it. Oh. Okay, we are sitting in the... We are sitting cleanly in the... on a brand new stream. This has been going for a little while. I have changed our broadcast key from... Oh shit, wait, I just realized. I have to change the social stream feeds now. Yeah, wait, I just realized that. We were broadcasting for a while. And I've changed our broadcasting key to an HLS key, which apparently was the advanced thing I was supposed to be using for AV1 for the entire time I've been broadcasting for this job in the first place. Which... Not pissed at all about that. In the hopes that that would stabilize our bitrate. Though I will admit, the hope was that it would do that, and it kind of looks like it didn't. It kind of looks like it didn't do shit, actually. Kind of looks like it didn't do a fucking thing. Shoot me. Dear God, shoot me. Buffer health, live latency. 18 seconds. Really? I'm listening back to myself now. How much latency is it? "18 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, it was 21 seconds. It's a 21 second delay. That's not that bad. That could be a lot worse. Especially for the main YouTube feed. Okay, I'm killing the YouTube feed, or the vertical feed again, though. Okay, well, bare minimum, it's a good thing that, like, you know, that this is going to be better for my efficiency overall, but this has not actually solved the problem. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely an R. So now we've confirmed this is definitely RISP. Okay. Check for local network buffer bloat. All right, let me see my internet test again. Speed test.
New nuclear means more than...
Shut up. Yeah, sorry. We're going back on break because, yeah, no, nothing has changed. Cool. Nothing has changed. If anything, it's worse. Like, the numbers are lower. The numbers are consistently lower. Music? There we go, jeez. Upload has gone down, yeah. Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna look at what the rival stream yesterday looked like again, and what it looks like on our, like, you know, in its finished format. What does it look like? Let me see. What does yesterday's Rivals broadcast actually look like? Let me see what this thing looks like in 4K. How choppy does it look? Because it was running low all day. It actually looks pretty solid. Like, am I just being lied to? Because, like, it's going up and down. The footage from yesterday looks great. The footage from yesterday looks fucking great. I don't understand. Even during the matches where it was like, telling me it was super choppy. I don't understand. Is it just lying to me? Is it just lying to me? Unless the HLS broadcasting thing is just doing the heavy lifting to keep that from happening now. I definitely see some not choppiness on the stream. I definitely don't see choppiness on the rival stream, but I definitely see like some chunky bits here and there. But by and large, it still looks very excellent. I'm not willing to take a risk. I don't know if I'm willing to take a risk on this game. Oh, wait. Okay, no, there was just some choppiness on my connection to the visual feed. Okay, now it's stuttering to run this. Right, okay. Trying to roll back yesterday's 4K YouTube feed is hurting it, but I guess it could be better. But yeah, all things considered, yeah. Background stuff loading circles? Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, this music needs to relax. Okay, we're back. Again, I've yet to experience any form of drop. Oh, we've talked about those before. Those are literally just like, those are part of my stream background. Although, now that I look at those again, you're not wrong that that itself looks a little choppy. But I think that's actually the visual style they're going for. That is interesting. Huh. But it's all over the place, so I don't get it. I'm turning off the Wi-Fi again entirely. And I'm gonna let just the Ethernet cable do the job for a bit. It seemed to be more effective earlier. see if that helps. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad for that, at least. Okay. Stats. Missed frames due to rendering lag. Wait a minute. Wait, I forgot that it gives you a running tally of how many net frames you've dropped via the network. And it says 0. What? I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Okay, tell you what. That's staying up for a bit. Tell you what. We're kicking this off. We're gonna try. We're gonna let it do its thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna cut everything before this moment. Okay. Yeah, the upload speed is all over the place, but ideally it'll just subside. But for now, it does look stable enough. Now YouTube says the stream's bitrate is lower than recommended for the stable for stable streaming. Now YouTube's giving me the warning. Right when I was gonna accept it. Now I'm getting the warning from YouTube that tells me it's not good enough to stream. Which is super weird because it looks pretty good.
A safer Ontario.
Shush. The question is, I guess, less about stuttering and more about if the game itself looks insanely crusty on YouTube. Because, like, it can be a stable thing, but the bit rate, if it's not high enough, means that the actual information on the screen will be worse. And for such a high fidelity game, that's not acceptable to me. This is too important. Especially if I can't run the save back in this case. I gotta test it some other way. What can I run? We're gonna do a Rivals we're gonna do a test with Rivals. And everything in this segment will get cut later. I'm not even gonna boot the game. I'm not even gonna boot the game. If anything I would stream right now is getting cut guaranteed, so I can't even start the game. Nothing that I can test right now can stay in, no matter what I do. So we have to test with a different game. Oh, you downloaded that update lightning fast though, huh? Okay, wait, hold on. I have an old bitrate warning on the main feed. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Okay. All right. Let's roll to practice.
I grew up without a community. Target division has become my home.
And I need to full screen this for a minute.
Close.
No. I can already see it. Oh yeah, no. That's from me. Normal latency. No, it's not. No, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it in the footage. Let me look at the other one. Yeah, I see pixelation all over the footage. General baseline fuzz. It's about the movement. Whenever the more movement's happening on screen. Actually, wait, hold on. The more movement's happening on screen, the crazier it's gonna be. So, let's see how it maintains.
Life is hard sometimes, but at least maybe I can make it easier for other people.
I'm gonna make it look fucking crazy on screen.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Okay, how did it handle that? Let's see. Not well. It did not handle that well. If you're looking at it on a 1080p screen, you wouldn't even be able to see it. For Twitch, that'll be fine, but for YouTube, that's not acceptable. That is the exact kind of thing that I'm not gonna allow in a game that has that much visual fidelity going on. Pretty much. So movement, the problem is it's whenever there's movement, how much image breakup matters. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's about how much bitrate it's getting in those big moments. And if it's not getting enough, like there's a segment in Death Stranding 2 where I had to bump the bitrate to like 50K because there's particle effects all over the screen, and like it's like that sequence is famous for annihilating any even moderate amount of bitrate. Like you have to most people had to quadruple their bitrate to get it to not look like ass. And I did. I gave it so much fucking bitrate you wouldn't believe it. But like, yeah, like if nothing's moving, it broadly looks the same. It looks okay.
Those are bad guys.
But the problem is that's not what we're trying to do here. For Rivals, this is fine. For Rivals, I would never. I looked at yesterday's footage and I go, yeah, it's totally fine. I'm not worried about that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Viewport frames, 58 dropped to 34,000. Wait, YouTube is saying it's that many? Right? Hold on. Wait, hold on. We're rock solid 30K all of a sudden. When did that happen? Oh. Suddenly we're max bitrate. Okay, apparently I'm allowed to do my job now. Yeah, now we're rocking the normal. No way to just drop down to 17. What the fuck? Come on! You fucking for real. We were literally at 30K. And honestly, you can tell. Yeah. That part where I was swinging around like that looked great. Yeah. We were rock solid for a minute there, and then we would drop back down. Okay, so the fundamental answer right now is nothing is fixed, nothing has changed. Shush! I'm trying! Yeah.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
Okay, so now we're down at 7,000. Jesus, we're down at 7,000, 6,000. Like garbage tier bitrate. Now we were literally up at our target for a minute, and now it's gone again. What happened? Dude. Come on. Now I'm just watching it flash. Pulling the Ethernet cord. Hold on. Dropping my bitrate target again. Bringing it down from 30k to 27. Even though it's never reaching anywhere close to that either. Hold on, I'm checking. Wait, hold on. You know what? Let's try something. Hold on. Great, I wish I hadn't posted my links now. Fuck. I wish I hadn't posted my fucking links. Okay, let's see. Let's speed test. Yeah. Run the speed test on the tablet. Let me see what the tablet thinks the internet speed is. $14 megabits. Latency not level. 89 upload, download, 14 upload. Well, then again, that's limited by the device. That might not be actually helpful. Yeah, that might not be as helpful or as far as data goes. Okay. It's green bar, but down in the fucking pits. Now it's down to medium bar, 11,000, 10,000. 10,300, 8,000. Fuck! Your stream's current bitrate, 7,000, is much lower than recommended for an acceptable bitrate. We recommend 23K. Me too. I also recommend that. Hold on, 44 upload. That means I'm hitting the ceiling of our upload right now, but the thing is, our upload's usually like 110. So if I'm trying to give it So the trick is, right now, if I've lowered it to 27, hold on, wait, bring it down to 25. Okay, 25. 25. With Twitch going and the mobile feed not going, there should be plenty of overhead there. Dog. Hold on, I'm gonna fucking 1 second. Gonna make sure my desktop doesn't have anything weird on it first. Not that there is anything weird on it. Personal, I guess I should say. There. Only thing's open now are my blue sky feed. I really fucking wish I had not posted those links now. God damn it. Okay, let me bring this over here for a second. Okay. Make sure that OBS is able to be shown on the camera for a minute. Hide OBS from capture screen is off. Good. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, shit. When did Twitch turn off on the tablet? Oh, right, when I did the speed test there. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring us over to the desktop feed for a minute now. Okay, I'm full screening this. Make sure this is all closed correctly. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Here we are. Gaze. All right. So down here, you can see our target. All right, you can't see what I'm mousing at. Can I, like... I guess there's no way to not have this be a tunnel of misery, huh? But anyway, you can see down here on the... how long I've been going for, that number going all fucking over the place. 8,000, 9,000, bottom right. 8,000, 14,000, 9,000. Green bar, but number go down. Number go down, but green bar. 9,000, 14. Number go up, but red bar. Shoot me. Actually shoot me. And then if I was to go back here for a minute and jump over to, don't you dare play an ad. 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 Don't even think about it, you son of a bitch. There. And no, give me another one. There we go, that'll do. And now if I was to take that over to the YouTube live streaming tab itself, full screen that for a minute, so that's nice and secure. All right, here we go. Here is what YouTube tells me with that information currently. YouTube currently says that the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend your stream bitrate of 23K, 23,500 kbps for your kind of content. It means 4K for the record. Also, now this number's gone lower. So we are not hitting our bitrate targets. We have our new key. We have our new key. It's a good thing I didn't put this on the stream key settings, otherwise I would have had to hide this. So that no one could steal my key, but I could also just make a new one, so it wouldn't be that big a deal anyway. Yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm looking at. Constantly being told, yeah, that shit's not good enough. Even though it ostensibly looks good, right? But I'm not gonna sit here and blow a session of a game that matters this much to me, right? Like, what am I gonna have to pre-record everything for the next bit? Ugh, I don't have the fucking bandwidth for that, dude. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna make a quick phone call. You might hear the music stop while I make it for obvious reasons. Okay. Okay. It's the weekend, so realistically, the tech guy's not going to come take a look at the upload and figure out what's going on there. So we're almost at 6. Realistically, we're approaching the cutoff for it's reasonable to just not do any work today. So I'm probably going to end up recording something for this game at the very least, so that I have anything that I can throw up, I guess. It would not be a bad idea for me to at least get maybe 2 of these uploaded today, ideally. But yeah, I can only do so much, unfortunately. Yeah. Oof. But yeah, like we're sitting down and like it says our upload speed. Hold on. Let me actually do the test on the PC now. Internet speed test. Let's see. Give me a sec. Right on the PC this time. Give me all the information, not just the Stream Deck one. $200 $300 $400 $500. Whoa. Okay, yeah, our upload, or sorry, our download is, funny enough, the Stream Deck speed test said 656 download. The PC has now said 741. And it says 55 upload. That is technically higher than my previous test on the Stream Deck. I'm going to run another one. Interesting. Upload latency is great. Yeah, well, video call rate latency. Yeah, exactly. But it's not enough for anything else right now. It's typically a lot better than that, though, is the thing. 55 isn't bad at all. Okay. Most recent, okay, yeah, the new stream test, the speed test I just did on the Stream Deck says 733 download, which is technically 10 lower than the previous check. And then the upload has actually gone 10 lower on that. I'm gonna do another one. Okay, that time it said our download's up at 932. And our upload is still hovering around 56. Which should be more than enough. 53. Okay, hold on. Question to the Google box. How much bit rate could you push out of OBS for what is it? What's the number again? Yeah, 53. Yeah, there we go. For upload 53. How much could you push out for that?
At Great Wolf Lodge, your whole
Yeah, sure.
family
God,
can
go
on
away. I'm nowhere near one of those. I'm trying to read vital information, you fuck. Okay, exceptionally high bit rate. I'm aware, yes. Okay, yeah, no, that's not what I asked. Allows for much higher bit rate. Yes, that's, I didn't ask you, motherfucker. I asked you for a number. I hate Google so much, dude. We somehow put billions of dollars into funding the dumbest robot of all time. We fucking put billions of dollars into creating robots that can't do math. Maximum bitrate you could push out of OBS is 40,000. That's not right. Okay, and what about 44? What about 44? Max you could put out is 33. Interesting. And yet it's sitting down there at like 9,000. 51. I'm going to kill YouTube for a few kill Twitch for a few seconds and see what that number looks like. Hold on. All right, Twitch, hold on to your butts. You're going down for a few seconds. That's a warning for Twitch. Once again, you're going down in a few seconds. It didn't change anything. In fact, it was still climbing up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Nothing changed. Absolutely nothing changed. upload speed is currently. Let's see. Okay. Severely damaged, congested, or degraded ISP connection. Okay. Okay. Next time I'm actually rocking the solid 30k bitrate, I need to do another test, and I need to look at what that number is normally. No, I feel like I have that information somewhere. I feel like there might be a picture on my phone somewhere if I go back far enough. Hold on. Oh, I have a lot of screenshots in here. I have a lot of screenshots in here. God, how far back would I have to scroll to find one of these? Anytime I was taking pictures of the computer screen, it'd probably be a lot of them at once. This should make it easier to find. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, I see some old numbers here. Okay. Not what I'm looking for still. Did I never take a speed test in here once? Still at 12k for the record. Yeah, our upload and download is actually like going up and down like wildly. Let's see. I must have a picture in here somewhere of our download speed. Our upload and download speed. I'm back in May 2025 now. I don't know. If I did take pictures of that information, I might have gotten rid of it. Well, I'm now looking at pictures all the way back from when Pirate Yakuza was being color corrected by hand, so I'm gonna say I'm probably gone too far now. God, that was a nightmare. When I had to color correct everything by hand. Per game. Jesus. Oh. The horror. The first session of Pirate Yakuza looks like a fucking mess. Like, it looks like a hyper color corrected contrast laden nightmare. It looks like ass. Thank God I did get something stable after that, and that the majority of that playthrough's fine, but like, oof. I don't see anything in here for speed test. Fuck, I did not keep any of that information. Also, our download has dropped by like 400 megabits per second since the first test. which is interesting. Damn. Okay. I'll tell you one thing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and change. Let's see. Local node degradation, highest maintenance for routing failures. Power cycle your core hardware. Congestion management's already on. Eh, fuck it. I'll double check. Is it on? What? Why did that open? Of all things. Let's see. What was it? Oh, fuck, what was it? Shit, what was I doing? Fuck. Disability advanced. It's an advanced, right? Fuck, what did I say I was looking for? Oh my god, my brain. Oh yeah, the dynamically changing bitrate bit congestion thing. Yeah, it's on. Okay, yeah, it's on. Thought so. That has nothing to do with it. Okay, let's see. Temporarily put broadcast numbers to 20k. Yeah, sure, give it a shot. Why not? Let's see. See if that does anything.
At Great Wolf Lodge,
shut up! Let's see. We are, what, 3-ish hours in now, I think, into this? What a mess. What a mess. At what point do I just turn the stream into just chatting and kill all of this? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Output 20k. Okay, I dropped the bitrate target to 20k. Let me look at that for a minute. It's not even hitting that. Say. Okay. Severe packet loss. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. Hold on. Okay. Wait, sorry, what? What did that just say? Wait, sorry, the YouTube thing has changed what it's saying now. Wait, what? No fucking way. Hold on. Video is encoded with an unsupported codec. Please set the video codec for the stream to a support. Wait. Wait, now, okay, now it's not doing that anymore. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, wait, hold on. There might be new understanding of how this shit works coming into me. 1 minute. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Stream is completely fine. More than entirely. The reason you stream like Christine isn't doing data. Wonky numbers is technical mismatch between AV1 codec frequency efficiency and YouTube's outdated dashboard calculation metrics. It was built years ago for legacy H.264. For 4K 60 stream using old H.264, YouTube requires roughly 23,000 to 50,000. Because you're using AV1, video files are compressed at 50% more efficiently than H.264. A 4K AV1 stream only needs about 10,000 to 15,000 kbps of information during low motion scenes, like sitting in a game menu or standing still. Okay. When you stand still, drops the actual data down to 12,000 because it doesn't need more data to keep the picture perfect. YouTube's legacy backend sees that. Huh. What? Don't you dare play an ad. I might be getting valuable information right now. Hold on. Hold on, let's see. Legacy backend sees 50% more efficiently. It only needs about 10,000 to 15,000 kbps of information during low motion scenes, like sitting in a game menu. AV1 encoder drops the actual information data set down to 12,000 because it doesn't need more data to keep the picture perfect. YouTube's legacy backend sees that. Hold on. Okay. Even though your AV1 feed is completely beautiful, why the OBS numbers are moving around? Because you have dynamic bitrate congestion management turned on. OBS is working exactly as intended to protect your stream from your downgraded line. The moment your ISP drops a packet, OBS immediately scales down your bitrate to a low number like 2140 for a split second. Because AV1 handles low bit rates incredibly well, it absorbs these drops seamlessly, causing your connection to buffer or pixelate without causing your stream to buffer or pixelate for the viewers. Once the line clears, OBS slams the gas pedal back up to 20. This rapid scaling is exactly what creates the wonky up and down jumping numbers in the OBS panel. Because it happens in milliseconds, the final viewer output looks untouched. The stream looks fine if viewers are experiencing buffer. Ignore the live warnings completely. Turn off congestion management after the stream. Once you're done, turn it off. When your bias speed resolves your local neighborhood node, return to normal. Completely stop jumping around and lock solidly back to your flat 30k bitrate target. Okay. That sure makes it sound like YouTube is just lying to me, which would be hilarious. Huh. Unsupported codec warning. Backend expected an unbroken metadata handshake confirming you were sending an AV1 feed. The erratic data leaps you saw earlier dropping from 20k bps all the way down to 140k for a function of a second means your degraded 55 internet connection momentarily dropped an entire block of data. When your connection bottomed out for a split second, HList metadata header got corrupted or cut in half at mid-transit. YouTube's ingest server received garbled data packets it couldn't read, panicked, and threw a generic dashboard warning, unsupported codec. A millisecond later, OBS's congestion management aggressively forced the connection back open, resent a clean data. YouTube went, oh wait, never mind, it is AV1, causing the warning to instantly disappear. PC's completely fine, visual fidelity is safe. Because you're on HLS, these tiny micro drops are heavily smoothed out by YouTube's processing buffering before the video ever reaches your viewer. Your ISP is the sole culprit. Line is experiencing severe packet loss on the upload side under sustained data pressure. It can handle web browsing, but is buckling under heavy broadcasting stream. Okay. One second. Why did you? Hey, that's a good one. Go back. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Entirely different than old school streams. 2% more efficient. Do not need massive bitrate to achieve perfection. World target is 15,000 to 22. Maximum ceiling is 25. Pushing anything beyond 25. Okay. I think it was completely wasted data. It yields zero human perceptible quality gain while unnecessarily choking your 55 megabits per second line. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me go into the codec real quick. Let me see. There might be something here for us. Hold on. Let's see what it can do about that. There might actually be optimizations that I can do on my end that are going to help this. Oh, I am on CPU. I am on constant bitrate. Okay. That's what I thought. Do not output a perfectly flat line. Is high efficiency intra-frame compression when your screen features low motion content such as setting and running inventory. It doesn't realize realizes it doesn't need to rebuild the entire picture from scratch for every single frame. It drops its actual output down to 10,000 to 12K purely because it has fully optimized the image. Cannot physically generate more pixels to compress. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. I might actually be able to optimize this on my end. Let me see what I can do. Okay. Okay. Custom bitrate. Find your graphics card to pad the data stream on your good days. High motion content. Null packets to force the stream. Hit exactly 30k bitrates targets. As your stream is an extra 60 headroom and effortlessly carries the extra dummy data for YouTube without a single drop holding a flat line. Is your upload speed dropped? Dynamic bitrate congestion changes the rules. Okay. Really flat dummy packets dynamically drops bitrate. Just 2K to 12K to prevent a crash. Because the gesture management is overriding your CBR instruction, temporarily converting your stream into an aggressive variable stream to save the broadcast from dropping frames. Okay. Drops your data stream down to 12K during low motion scenes to protect the broadcast because AV1 handles low bit rates efficiently. Data stream remains visually perfect, however YouTube's dashboards are outdated and flag the lower quality or the lower data volume anyway, triggering a false warning. Okay. Here's hoping I'm not just talking to nonsense, but experiencing a bottleneck? Yeah, I figured that out.
Escaping the city this
Shush,
weekend?
shush,
From
shush,
Bunkin'
shush,
Pizza Rock.
shush, I'm working. Get back to music. Yeah, it's maintaining a solid connection at 55 upload today. I don't know why it's lower than normal, but maybe I can work around that by optimizing it. Okay. Let's see. Absolute fidelity floor is exact technical breakdown. Heavily handle camera panning, complex foliage. Might notice microscopic soft negative positive video to the background elements. Okay. Legacy floor. Okay. Massive data volume to paint a 4K canvas. I might need... Okay, technical matrix, let me see. Diminishing returns, modern AV1 bitrate is around 25,000. But the pure placebo, 0 noticeable human visual gain. Diminishing returns, pristine/flawless, 30K. Crisp. Sharp line, 0 artifacting. Okay. The lowest you can go before high motion pixelates. Okay. So then, if I was to take that bitrate target and take it down to, let's say, 19, which is a number it's sometimes hitting. How low can I bring it before it starts coming in very, very consistently? Okay. Let's move this Force 15. Congestion manages to drop. Hard-coded. Growth Stream is not starving. It is simply operating in the highly efficient AV1 sweet spot. YouTube's automated dashboard is warning you about a fire that isn't actually burning. I hate everything. I hate everything, dude. Okay. Okay. YouTube is expecting a constant unbroken digital handshake. When you integrate it, goes out for a split second. It receives this fragmented block of data that is missing the IMAV1. Yeah, and then it goes back to normal. Okay. Okay. Easily pushes the flat problem. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That dashboard is fooled. It chokes. Okay. Luckily, all this can get cut later. But oof. Okay. The stall, the trap, the jam. Okay. Doesn't actually watch your stream or analyze it for visual clarity. It wants a very basic mathematical check. Google programmed that rule over a decade ago with an old H.264 stream ran below this. We instantly turned it to pixelated blocky mess. It doesn't understand AV1 because it was never updated. They never updated the dashboard to warning logic script. Okay. Okay. And Cog, are you still with me? Okay. It tried to play an ad again. I think we might be coming to the end of this. And it might have solutions, like real solutions. Okay, I'm bringing the targets lower again. Apparently 15 is like the lowest I can go before it like is like super wrong, but like let me see, hold on. I'm gonna go 18. Lower the target again. I'm gonna take that as Incog is not here anymore. Okay. 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 Ingestion is over to the dashboard scripts. Okay. Yeah, ingestion servers, they forgot to update the monitoring scripts to the power of the live control. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane that it's been telling me the wrong information all this time. Not the thing that you assume. The regular YouTube thing is working. Oh my god. Hold on. I have some ideas. I have ideas. Okay, let's see. Data is wrapped inside individual HTTP data chunks. ISP line is currently struggling in the better progress. Waiting a millisecond for the next chunk. Panics. The moment this next chunk arrives and realizes the stream is fine and removes the warning. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Main YouTube AV1 feed, 18K. Okay. Your new combined total load is 30K. Okay. Okay. Oh, really? I might want to work on that too. This legacy script that has never been updated. Okay. I'm in a dashboard will falsely tell you that bitrate is too low. Okay. So there's a mismatch between that. Okay, hold on. Hey, look, it's rocking a 30K now. Wait, how is it rocking 30K if I'm not asking it to do 30K? Oh, because it won't change that until I actually go live, until I stop being live. Well, wait, we're 30K either way now. Wait, really? Okay, apparently we're 30K now. Wait, now it's 25. Huh. We're apparently rock solid. Wait, everything's fine. Wait, hold on. Wait. Do speed test right now. 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 What's the actual number? Bitrate flies back up to the 87. Our bitrate has flown back up to 87 now. What is it on the PC? Okay. Okay. Wait. I think we're good. I think we're gonna make it. I didn't even end up having to do anything in the end. It kind of fixed itself. But the upload's way back to 80 to 90. Where it's supposed to be. Okay. But I have learned things. Okay. Yeah, we have things to talk about. Guess what? Any hope that I could talk about the physical stuff today is not happening. We're gonna keep this shit brief. Because, like, for obvious reasons, we need to keep this shit brief. Considering it is 6:30. Okay. Well, solid is solid. Okay, how much stream is getting cut now at this point? Oh, well over an hour. That was an hour 14-ish. Okay. Cool. All right, here we go. Oh, hello. How are you today? We definitely didn't just spend 2 hours in the bitrate dimension. No, what? Sorry, no. 2.5 hours in the bitrate dimension. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. We did learn a lot. We learned quite a bit. I was strongly considering doing my physical Sony, not rant, whatever it was going to be called. I haven't figured that out yet. As in a thing to start up today. That's not happening now. Because we've been live since 4 and it's 6:30 now. But what I will tell you is that I learned a lot of things about how bitrate congestion works on the way. Namely, that one of the problems is that YouTube lies. So there's a lot of very technical stuff I could get into about exactly what's going on there that no one wants to hear. Here are the primary lessons, though. Number one, I discovered that I have been running every broadcast I've ever done on YouTube's 20-year-old inefficient type of broadcasting, HTTP, which they say is good for most things. But now I have the information to know that, no, actually, the advanced thing, the HLS, is actually the standard, and that they're lying, for one. That's the main thing to understand. So I've now upgraded that, and now my new stream key on YouTube now runs off that. And that's actually designed to use AV1 encoding streaming, which is what I've been using ever since the beginning, which means that we can use a dramatically lower bitrate target. Now, for clarity, there is a chance that I knew some of this like a year and a half to 2 years ago when I started doing all this stuff, and that I just forgot because I haven't had to mess with it for a long time. That's entirely possible. This may be information I already possessed, and like, you know, had to fucking go back and relearn and such. But what I have in fact discovered now is, and by the way, again, we're not going to be talking here for very long. We need to actually get into this. Thankfully, today's session was always going to be on the shorter side to begin with, or at the very least, what I planned is achievable. We're just doing Alan's first chapter in the first Night Springs, which means Rose. Yeah, so essentially now, I think the way that it was described to me is that this version of the codec sends the information to YouTube in like smaller, more efficient packets, which apparently causes them to look much better on your end as a result, which is good. But more than that, I definitely got tripped up on the fact, and I now know this, YouTube's automatic warnings that they put into the little stream health bar over there is based on 20-year-old codec information that's out of date. And so every time that they've been telling me that my target bit rate's too low, the reality is that it wasn't, because actually I was actually streaming way too much information and then getting like dummy packet information along the way. Basically, I was sending so much bitrate that there was excess. But that was good because it meant that if there was ever a hiccup, it would fill it in easily, which is not a bad thing. This is not like, oh, I was giving it so much and it made the stream worse or anything like that. It meant that it was extra rock solid, which is a good thing. But now I'm aware that there was a little scab there. I just got it off. Didn't really mean to take it out. Anyway, it's disgusting. Basically, the amount that I've been pushing out, I just saw it drop to 10K, and now it's at 12K again, and now it's at 14K again. But that's okay, is what I've largely learned, because basically it's, in order to have a good stream and AV1, I actually only needed like 15. So when it drops to 10 for a second and jumps back up, it's not the worst thing in the world. Also, it's now back to 30 again. So a little hiccup and it's back to normal. But the broad scale of it is that I'm looking at my network frames and I've dropped none. So basically what I've learned is when YouTube tells me that my fucking bitrate target is too low, stop fucking listening to it. It's lying. Now, to be clear, my internet connection was fluctuating and jumping up and down today. and it was down at unusable levels, but I actually do tell it to use more than I probably should, and I probably could afford to lower it to give it more leeway. Like right now, it just jumped to 10K again. Now it's at 9,000. Now it's at 12. Now it's okay. Now it's actually at 8,000, which is too low. That is too low. Here's the problem. The minimum is 15. Now it's a 16 again. Hold on. So I'm gonna lower the target. I'm gonna ask it for less. I'm gonna ask it for less. Put that shit to... I did not mean to skip that track. Put that target to, let's see, 25. There we go. So yeah, basically the chart that I have here, which I'm hoping is accurate information, essentially is such that, let me see what the numbers are. Diminishing returns within modern AV1 bitrate would be around 25. So that's the max ceiling. I've been running at 30. And then anything around that is kind of placebo, but pristine and flawless is around 20. So I'm going to give it 25. 30K is what I should... So 30K is what I should have been having on here when... you know what? Fuck it. I'm screen crapping this. I'm going to need to look at this chart later. And I'm gonna fact check this fucking chart later, off camera, for the record. I'm gonna send this into my my for later to research stuff. There. All right. I'm gonna fact check that chart that I have later on and verify that that is in fact correct. But as far as on camera right now, trying to climb to around 25K is not that big a deal. That being said, I do notice we are down again now at 12. But I have not seen a bitrate drop, and I think a large portion of the reason for that is that even though we are dropping really low, the stream is fundamentally getting enough bitrate, and it doesn't look like it's dropping frames. Broadly speaking, that seems like those numbers are probably healthy enough to keep it going. So, like, fidelity floor seems like it's around, like, apparently if you get to like 15, that's when you can start seeing like high motion pixelation and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm hoping this information is accurate. We are going to attempt to keep this shit rock solid and make it work. I don't know if it's going to. I'm gonna trust it. If need be, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna kill the mobile feed again in a bit, and I might kill it for the rest of today as well until whenever I see that number's kicking a little lower than I'd like for comfort, I'm gonna kill the mobile feed because then I get an extra 6,000 of coverage. For example, I'm gonna do that right now. So if you're looking at the mobile feed, it's going down until further notice, okay? So, if you're looking at the mobile feed right now, go ahead and move over to the main one, because it goes bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, mobile feed. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. God, what an asshole that mobile feed is. I hate that guy. I'm so glad he's gone. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so I have a little bit more of a bitrate overhead now. Ideally, that should be able to keep me around 25. If I can push out a little bit less data overall and still have broadly the same visual fidelity, that seems good to me. But yeah, so holding that back should help a lot. I might even say, like, maybe I'll lower it to like 23 or something like that, right? Like, just to keep it kind of going. I will say, I have now been doing this long enough today, sitting here, trying to figure out how to get this thing to work, that I think I might need to eat something. Which would be, frankly, kind of hilarious. Kind of hysterical, actually. But yeah, broadly, I think this will hopefully...
Road trips to flights.
Shut up! One of these days, I'm gonna have to file Spotify like Duo or whatever the cheapest one is as like a work expense or something like that. See, the problem is like I'm trying to think about how much game there is right now that I would have to do right tonight after losing all this time on a normal stream day, and I'm sitting here like, would I just be better off recording it or just calling it for today and just going no, and I'll just do it another day, and we just have a chatting stream and I just give up. I'm pretty close to that, honestly. I don't know, man. I will admit, it's pretty demoralizing. And even though I have made a massive improvement to how the stream is run, in the sense of how I'm moving the target, I moved I moved to the advanced broadcaster, which is actually intended for the thing I've been doing for a year and a half anyway. It's tricky. Make up the difference for live. What do you mean by make up the difference in that case? Like literally just go? Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I have a specific target for today. It was literally just doing Cold Arrow Street Station, and then we were gonna let the game roll at that pace. But yeah, that does include the DLC as well, though. The first one. Yeah. We are hitting up at a certain tier right now. Like right now our numbers are what? 17, 16, 16. The thing is, that's a low connection as far as OBS is concerned. And also the managing the mobile congestion thing is also keeping it like stable enough. So maybe if anything, this is a good test to see how reliable this can be. So tell you what, considering we're already cutting well over an hour of this, yeah, like now YouTube says this is a poor stream. Okay, so this is another interesting quirk. Now that we're running it like this, now instead, whenever it gets low enough, it doesn't say that the bitrate's too low. Now it tells me that I'm running an unsupported codec and that the stream isn't working. But you can see it. So that's a lie. So like that's literally a lie. But the thing is, after a minute, whenever the connection gets back to being stable again, that warning goes away because it's, from what I understand, it's getting, the data goes low enough. That's a great question, actually. Why does that not say latest donation on there? That should be hold on. Oh boy, 1 second. Okay. I haven't logged into this thing in a long time. But maybe it is actually not a bad idea that I do that. Yeah, wait a second, I gotta log into this thing. Oh, sorry, I should say that out loud. Incog donated $35 during the break. During the frozen time. I literally meant to start with that. God damn it. I literally meant to start this segment by saying that. Okay, cool. Let me go into my own 3D thing, and then I see if I can rig that up, because that should be there already. Let's see. What? No, just let me get to a pro. No, I literally just need to go to the actual interface, please. Please. I have not used this thing in a long time. This might not be the best time to be fixing this, actually, but now that you've sparked my brain about it, I feel like I have to. I literally haven't logged back into this thing in like 2 years. There's probably a lot of stuff in here that I should probably tweak at this point, to be honest with you. Come on, sign back in. Just do it. Come on, let's go. Yes, I'm aware. That's my account. It has been for a long time. Yes. Go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead. Dear God, I hope this is a quick process. If it's not, then this will be after the stream. Offer ends. I don't care. No, go away. Go away. I don't care. Sure, but I still want those to actually be there. Let's see. God, I haven't looked at this UI in so long. My scenes, there we go. Get OBS file. No. Open the folder. Talking scene, edit scene. Here we go. Hey, this is actually easier than I remembered. Hey, look at that. It's literally loaded up exactly how it is right now. Oh, God. Oh, it's a fake one. Okay, cool. Alert box, frame. Let's go. This thing. Yeah. Latest donation, please. There we go. That one. Right there. Oh, yeah. Hold on. This is... Oh, yeah. This is more complicated than I remember. What is this? Account settings. Social names. Let's see. Social account. All this stuff. Donation page. Ah! I see. I really haven't touched that in a long time, huh? Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Let's see. Okay, what was my donation page? Where are you? Wait, hold on. What am I doing? I have access to it. It's literally in my link page. My link thing. Donate here. And then I'll just open it up. Oh, wait. Open that. No. Tools. Where is it? There it is. Donation goal. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Wait, I had a button for that opened it up straight to it. Wow, I wish I remembered that I did that instead of fumbling to get to it every single time. It's almost like I put that button there for a reason. Jesus. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Copy the link. Almost. Okay. Okay. Do you want to stream on Kick? No, I'm not a Nazi, thanks. I think human beings are cool, actually. I don't have an underlying hatred of the human race. I'm good, thanks. Okay. I'm gonna have to mess with this later. There's too many things here. Yeah, sorry, apologies. This should be fixed, but yeah, no. Apparently that was never rigged up correctly. What, did I just think I wasn't good enough to get donations back then? Was that it? I just didn't bother to do it? Jesus. Anyway. Okay, fine. Whatever. Anyway. That was a lot. And I didn't even fix it in the end. Oh my god. The OCD. Can I be honest? I feel like we've wasted so much time. I kind of can't justify continuing to go today. Yeah, no. It's been long enough. I'm trying to wrap my head around if I can actually justify going and doing a broadcast at this point. Like hold on. Full playthrough. This is not going to help me, but I need to know what the general understanding of how much time there is here. Full game. Okay. From the moment here. From that part out there. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just checking. Hold on. So with all that there, that puts that stuff at, jeez. That's 5 hours right there, and that's not accounting for the backtracking. It's also not accounting for the DLC. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Okay, well, yeah, no, that's not even on the table. Okay, cool. No, I'd be here till 2 a.m. That's not gonna happen. No, sorry. Yep, no, we lost 3 whole hours. There's no way around that. Yeah, no. That sucks. Wow, I didn't realize how bad this was. I'm just gonna delete this whole thing. All of it's gonna go. There's no point. I'll do job maintenance today. I'll do channel maintenance. We'll go fix stuff. I'll go look at some things. Maybe I'll come back for a chatting stream later if I want. I don't know. But also the bitrate's still leaping up and down anyway. Fucking whatever. Who gives a shit, apparently? Not like my job's hanging in the fucking balance or anything. Shouldn't have taken the Rivals Day yesterday, honestly. Yeah, no, there's not enough time. I'd be here till like, I'd be here till like 2 or 3. It's too late now. Especially with the DLC. Maybe if the DLC thing wasn't there, I could manage it. Like if it was the game's original playtime. But I can't go back and do it later, so it doesn't matter.
With Instacart shop
Shut up.
notes, you can
Shut your face. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I can't like do anything about that. So yeah. All right. Tell you what. Here's what's gonna happen. I have a Starfield VOD that was pre-recorded. I'm gonna have to just set it live now. Then I have 2 of them. I have 2 more. My original plan was to roll some of them next week, but now I'm kind of stuck. So I'm just gonna have to run one. All right. Yeah. No. This is too much of a mess anyway. Okay. Yeah, no. It's better to work on this shit and just figure it out. So, yeah. Maybe I'll record some Lego Batman and try to put it up tonight or something like that, even. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. I'm gonna retitle. Maybe I'll just I'll cancel every other part. Maybe I'll just cut every other part but the chatting segment here. It's down at fucking 3,000. Yeah, no, we're done. We're done. 3,000 bitrate? No, we're done. Why am I even entertaining this right now? I don't know. Honestly, I was stupid for even entertaining we were gonna try that shit. The fucking Twitch just stopped. The Twitch just stopped. What? The Twitch, which doesn't ask for anything, by the way. The fucking Twitch is freezing. Why did I even entertain I could stream today? Oh my god, wow. I'm not even running the bubble feed! I'm giving it 6,000 extra bitrate to play with, and it can't even run the Twitch feed. Yeah, for like a second, but like it froze entirely because that's how little it's getting. It doesn't even have one of the feeds that I normally run today, and it can't even do this. Like, why was I even entertaining that we would be able to go live today at this point? Okay, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, no, I did learn a lot, and we did fix certain aspects of the stream. But yeah, maybe I'll just record. Fuck it. You know what? Tell you what. I'm gonna record the I'm gonna record the discussion about the PlayStation stuff. I'll do that off camera. Fuck it. Yeah, and then I'll put that up. I'll get a little up video, a little thumbnail rolled for it. I'll get that set up, and then I'll put that up tonight. There, problem solved. Now there's something going on the channel at least. YouTube, obviously, not Twitch, because Jesus fuck. Unsupported codec again because it's dropping back down. Now it's over to 20k again. No, now it's back to 12, 16. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna pull this and the last one out of the Poison Pill playlist. I'm going to probably retitle this Devon's Bitrate Adventure. and then try to remove the gun from my mouth. It's saying 20K now. It's literally locking my bitrate target now. I don't care. You motherfucker. My upload says 35 now. 35. It's been 44 and 55 when it was at its worst all day. You know what?
You can't trick me anymore.
Goodbye. I'll go record something. Yeah, and I'm not gonna put the Starfield VOD up. The Starfield VOD's currently scheduled for Monday night, and that was the plan. I'm gonna make a discussion thingy. Yeah, sorry guys. I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully for actually doing session 2 of Alan Wake 2. And I'll retitle this to something else. Devon's bitrate adventure. Something stupid like that. Cut it down. All right. Bye-bye.
Good Reddit.
Sorry, I just put it... Sorry, I brought it back for like 2 seconds because I don't think it actually got enough bitrate to even get the end of the... And then I remembered that I can't kill it again without making it... I have to give it like 20 seconds. Otherwise, it's just a weird... Do you see why this shit's stupid? Have a good night.